I made you a mushroom house. Made of mushroom too. Cthulhu in H.P. Lovecraft's lore. Cthulhu in Terraria's lore. Alright, you guys are gonna have to hear me out on this one. Doesn't give a damn about anything. Unusual survival strategies. Can a robot play Terraria Master Mode on hardcore? Can you? Don't cry babe, it's just a movie. Don't cry babe, it's just Terraria's Ost. When I'm in a fist fight competition and my opponent is me playing Terraria for the first time not knowing anything. Terraria Wiki. Tipping is optional, but remember I have access to scissors and your head. 0, 0, 0, 0. Mage beginners. When do I stop drinking mana potions? Mage veteran. That's the neat part, you don't. I hate New Jersey dog. You can get Helston boss again. Yes, Terraria. It needs fishing. No Terraria. 13:45 hours. 23 minutes. Playing Terraria for the first time. This chest better have the fucking zenith. Me taking the only potions I had for the boss fight. Me casually making an arena. All Terraria players sad because 1.4.4 is the last update. 1.4.5 coming next year. Dead cells. TerraSpark boots are too hard to get. You can fish for most of the items. Sonic please. Where did you put the? You didn't sell it, right? Me summons the destroyer. My non-player characters. What the fuck did you just bring upon this cursed land? Wrong biome bro. When bro says we don't have enough money for a forges. Me, have you heard about the crystal method? Warding is the best reforge. Menacing is the best reforge. Warding is the best reforge. The pose the summoner throws before the pink slime killed him with one blow. The 4 horsemen of instant death. Goblin Tinkerer watching me bring him a soul to reforge. Real logic after seeing their entire summoner fanbase talking about whipstocking being patched rather than the new summon modifiers. Create a character. Create a character using randomize. When a meteor lands, but I'm not mage. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. When my friend wants to kill Fishran in early hard mode so we can have better loot. We are all gonna die. Terraria newcomer tries to figure out what the hell is going on in this game. After generating their first world, they randomly got seed 05162020. Fuck cringe culture. I love you summoners. Should I go melee? Should I go ranger? Go summoner for the high damage per second. Should I go mage? This Terraria update is gonna be the last update. Literally everybody. X'd out. Oh, hi, Steam. Wah. Your friend is playing mod loader. In Terraria, you consume potion by swallowing a full glass bottle. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. Me upon remembering that rangers, mages, and summoners still don't have their own versions of the zenith. Short swords. Make Minecraft a role-playing game. Make Terraria a Bullethal. Modders. When I'm dying to I have Cthulhu, but a falling star kills it before he killed me. I see this as an absolute win. Fishing time. The blood moon is rising. Sometimes when I'm bored I dip my 2-year-old son in shimmer, and he scream loud as Fulowowak. Guys, I have bad news. Summoner is getting overpowered. Haha, you want a good reforge. Goblin Tinkerer. Legendary. Goblin Tinkerer. Me kissing goodbye to the world after I have to make room for the Moon Lord. Me fighting Moon Lord and I get killed by the first eye laser attack. Terraria. Team Fortress 2. coating your enemies, imps make them take more damage. After 25 years of puzzling over a mysterious sag in the floor beneath his couch, a man in Plymouth, England finally decided to dig into his home's foundation, uncovering a 33-foot deep medieval well, complete with an old sword, concealed at the bottom. Minion fans after getting grazed by a zombie. Sentry enjoyers after eating the Moon Lord's laser for breakfast. 30 plus 58. Bro, let's start a hardcore playthrough, bro. You'll never understand my pain. Sorry. People who get Hallow in their jungle. People who get their jungle corrupted. How I be in the beginning of hard mode after seeing an altar. Hey mage, what's your weapon? I'm using a golden shower. Party hub. Hot party videos in the forest. Cute b-girl queen goes study but murders a player. When you feel an evil presence watching you, text comes on the first night. A whole ass burger. 8 minutes. A single strip of bacon. 24 minutes. How it feels after long training. I remember one potion recipe. Shout out to homing weapons. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. How the fuck did they build this? Without any builder potion. I'm not ashamed of being a mage. Exactly. That's the problem. You should be. When my V of Evil spawns, and the entire Hallow gets eaten by the jungle. How motherfuckers look at you when you say favorite weapon is the Mega Shark, and not the true Hyper Ultra Omega Zenith Terra Toilet from a mod made 6 years ago, a grand total of 6 downloads and a video reviewing the mod that's now considered to be lost media. Logic. Malayan Summoner. Ranger. Mage. When I'm playing with my brother who's new to Terraria, and without reason he drops a voodoo doll in lava. Your tactics confuse and frighten me, sir. I bring a sort of play any kind of class vibe to the Terraria community that members don't really like. Terraria. Terraria is a game for kids. Golden shower. Morning wood. Masturbate. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Watching Terraria 1.4.5 shorts be like me. Terraria YouTuber, did you know? In Terraria 1.4.5, you can now get this hard mode item in pre-hard mode. Me. When you generate a new world, this new 1.4.5 seed will. A meteorite has landed. Every other class, except mage. I'll ignore that. Me when Medusa gives me her 5th head in a row instead of just dropping the pocket mirror. Blood moons when you need them. Blood moons when you're trying to do anything else. Cute eye. Angry eye. Terraria motherfuckers when you tell them having to kill the same boring enemy 300 times just to get a weapon that does slightly more damage isn't fun gameplay. I'm Terraria motherfuckers. Your next task is to play Terraria without the help of the wiki. How many years? 23 years. Did the thrower class get anything new? Not yet. Making a large world to have lots of resources and places to explore. Having to purify the whole thing. Me fighting wall of flesh and it killed me in the last second, but I killed him too. I see this as an absolute win. B. Come over and play Terraria with me. Me. Can't, I'm busy. B. The traveling merchant has a damage per second meter. Me. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. The random biomimic. Me minding my business in the AFK farm. It is time to geo. Was I a good bug? No. I'm told you are the best. What's this? That's the flower that activates one of the hardest bosses. Very funny. I'm being serious. Deus miserita nostri. May God have mercy on us. How other people prepare for bosses. Crafted. How I prepare for bosses, I don't. Dropped from previous boss. You can't defeat me. I know, but he can. One dirt block inside. When Terraria developers drops that they're doing 2 crossovers in one update. I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count. New player. When will I remember one potion recipe? Expert. That's the neat part, you won't. Jungle the moment you enter hard mode. Admitting that King Slime is the first boss. I've Kfal who is the first boss. Sir, the Terrarian just killed our god with a lawnmower. Show me the strongest weapon in the game. I said the real strongest weapon in the game. Perfection. Minecraft. Terraria. Hitel. After all these years. Finally, I have them all. Tungsten doesn't melt in lava's temperature. Meanwhile, Terraria tungsten when dropped on lava. Mod loader as soon as I accidentally unplugged my headphones by just 0.0001 millimeters. T-mod loader. T-mod loader. How I look at my bro after he says I didn't find any heart crystals after a mining trip. When someone respectfully plays through Terraria and rates it bad. The guy who hasn't killed King Slime then rating it bad. Who hates Terraria. Who has gone beyond pre-hard mode. Terraria logic. A javelin that deals ranged damage. A javelin that deals ranged damage. A javelin that deals melee damage. Yeah. I don't see a problem. This is so real logic. Not using mana potions. Using mana potions every second. Mage. Bro, the Empress of Light spawned. And it's daytime. Admitting that melee isn't fun because it's too overpowered. No, you must min-max damage. Warding up. Warding up. Mimic. Blow my mind. If you think about it, Terraria is $9.75 and it gives more gameplay than most AAA games. What are these communities' views on multiclassing? D&D says, we highly encourage multiclassing. Multiclassing, if done right, can make your character even more powerful. If your character idea requires more than one class to be fulfilled, feel free to do so. Terraria says, stick to a class or we break your ass. No, stay with me. Don't leave me. We attempted to negotiate, but Galactus, he asked too high a price. Well, what does he want? He asked for all classes to be balanced. Hey guys. Wormhole potion. Not what I'm called. When I'm mining for adamantine with. But I can't prove it's adamantine or orichalcum. Let the new player go to pre-skeleton dungeon. Let the new player kill 100 slimes. Let the new player choose corruption. How I imagined the angler pre 1.4.5. Vinic. Finally. Obsidian skin potion. Me staring at my bro after he says what does that plant do? Plantera has awoken. A true Grinsat lion does not change class no matter what. I cannot even attack, what the fuck is happening? Just a little trick, bro. Women hate how little it takes for us to be happy. Stay up, kings. Men really think it's okay to live like this. Calamitous plotline, casually trying to settle into her new home. Terrarian plotline. Wait, I can explain. You have 3 exclusive bosses, while I only have 2. 2 bosses? I got only 1. You guys are getting exclusive bosses. What could be worse than Eye of Cthulhu? Oh, I know. To Eye of Cthulhu. Do it for her. Could 100 men beat a gorilla? Meanwhile Terrarians. He has pre-hard mode gear, what the fuck is happening? It's just quality of life bro. Unlimited buff at 30 stack in inventory, piggy bank, or safe. He has pre-hard mode gear, what the fuck is happening? Unlimited buff at 30 stack in inventory, piggy bank, or safe. It's just quality of life bro. Another 20 trillion. To Malay. How TF did they build this without any? Wishing well. I wish to be what men wants most. Wishing well. Poof. Legendary. If Terraria is 9,75 year, then how come it's better than most AAA games? Deep thoughts with Skeleton. I'm going to go out for a bit. You're going to close the door, right? Right. We have to stop that giant eyeball, it's tearing up the area. Sometimes when I'm bored I dip my 2-year-old son in Shimmer, and he scream loud as Fulowak. Every other boss turns day. Politely runs away. Skeleton Prime. Turns day. Go sicko mode. Impressive light. Yes. Do you guys like my Terraria house? Alright gentlemen. There's no way a weak magic weapon can be that overpowered. 150 damage per second. 30,000 damage per second. Minecraft early game. Terraria early game. Minecraft late game. Terraria late game. When you're fighting Eye of Cthulhu and a falling star kills it. Thank you, random citizen. No, the devs can't remove whipsticking, the game is ruined for me. Hawk to Aria. Summoner fan. 34. It doesn't matter if you have low defense, just dodge bro, gets to tap 4 seconds later. Sentry Enjoyer. Dodging, what's that? 143. Knowing about Terraria. Knowing the Zenith recipe tree. Knowing every weapon crafting recipe. Knowing one potion recipe. When you're looking at a gold chest, and you know it's a trap, but you can't prove it. I love my pet. Update time. I love my pet. Where is my pet? Terraria Journey's End. Terraria Bigger and Bolder. 1.4.5 update. 1.5. You ran out of mana. You have mana potions. Mana sickness. Terraria status messages when a boss is about to spawn. Something malicious is brewing. New mage players thinking they can just drink mana potions. Women when you ask them their weight. A damn good image of the skeleton merchant. They want me to go down the dungeon. Dungeon Guardian. Actual quality of life. Straight out cheats. Quality of life Terraria mods. Me and the boys. About to buy a $5,000 per month apartment in Cali. Childhood is when you vilify spasmatism. Adulthood is when you realize that Retinazer is the harder one. Shout out to Malays that swing in the direction of the cursor. Gotta be one of my favorite genders. Desktop 1.4.0.1 pickaxe power reduced from 100 to 59. Look how they massacred my boy. Terraria has more gameplay than most AAA games. Change my mind. Relogic trying to make a desert boss that has not been done by any mod yet. Terraria logic. 38. 46. Oh cool, you can get a cell phone in Terraria. The crafting tree. Japanese MMO. Male. Female. Terraria. Male. Female. Using adamantite for its microscopic stat improvements that only min-maxers will notice. Using titanium because it's cool. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Did you know? You can buy different grass seeds with the dryad depending on where she's living. Mushroom grass seeds. Ifin. Ash grass seeds. This is because she has no friends or hobbies besides collecting seeds from the ground. Boring. New seed. Friendless. First time no, Terraria. First time look, Terraria. First time try, Terraria. 1000 plus hour later, Terraria. When your game is so loved that you've got 2 crossover in one update. Visible happiness. Can auto swing most HM swords, spears, and whips plus 12% swing speed. This sucks actually. Auto fire users. I love the ranger class. Me too. Gun. Bow. Average new Terraria player getting to hard mode and seeing a weird butterfly in the new biome. When you already beat Terraria and King Slime randomly spawns in. I don't wanna fight you, King Slime. I wouldn't want to fight me neither. Welcome to heaven. Here's our Terraria memes collection. Wait, they're all mocking summoner and thrower class. Haha, psych. The secret to your friends to like Terraria is. When I ask my bro where did all the heart crystals go after he said he found 10. Gone. Reduced to atoms. Happy Ines Belike. Terraria player. Terraria calamity player. Knew my NPC happiness Arlo because he's sit next to his hated NPC. What is happiness? Summoner MF fighting mommy of light using the first summon on hard mode. They are too lazy to change to another minion. Dissect. 80,712/124950. Men who understands all classes ups and downs. Summoner is the worst class. The jungle after you beat the wall of flesh. All bosses have ups and downs and all are good. If you died to Moon Lord once you are a noob. Yeah, so I reforged for 5 minutes with the G Tinkerer. Reforging using Shimmer for 30 minutes is better. Your final challenge. Play modded Terraria without magic storage. Hell no, your ass tweaking JIGSAW. When you want to play mage, but remember there's mana sickness. What happened to him? He tried to beat Terraria without using the wiki. My job here is done. But you didn't do anything. At last. I can finally defeat the wall of. Who are you? Get out of my way. Oops. Sorry. Wrong game. Me using a summoner build. Summoner is too easy, your minions do all the work. Portraits don't look like Terraria. We did a Stardew Valley collab. Real logic. You can't hear an image. The ranger class is the worst class in Terraria.